YouTube, welcome back. Digital crypto news, macro trends. Give me a subscribe if you appreciate the content. I'm trying to bring you the hottest crypto content on the internet. Backed by popular demand. We got the OXT troopers in that house. OXT, click where you at. It's been a couple of weeks since I last updated you guys. Since that time, a lot has happened. In case you guys been living under a rock, Bitcoin's going ham. To the moon. Going past the moon. To the International Space Station. Soon, it's gonna be in the Andromeda Galaxy. And some of our very favorite altcoins are pumping along right with it, like we thought it would. And while it's true that OXT really hasn't done much moving away from this 20 to 30 cent range, don't get discouraged, y'all. Have some faith in one of your favorite digital assets, OXT. We're gonna go over the price action for OXT in the USD and the BTC, so we can get a feeling, get a little taste what's coming down the line for OXT. Then we're gonna take a detour to the Bitcoin dominance and the altcoin market cap, so we can get a better understanding of the market sentiment as a whole and just how much money is flowing in and out of this ecosystem and how much of it is gonna make its way over to the altcoins. Because if y'all didn't know, this is an altcoin channel, and make sure to stick around to the end, y'all. We got a little bit of FA and the TA, and we mix it all up so we can try to maintain our edge against the competition, so we could keep those bags growing and that money flowing. But that's enough of all that. Let's pull up the charts. Alright guys, I'm sitting out here on the OXT USD pair. Let's get it. For those of you already in the wolf pack, you already know what it is. But for my new followers, let's go ahead and fill them in, guys. Around the August 2020 time frame, OXT went freaking nuts. Shot up like a cannonball, reminding me of Goku, going Super Saiyan 4 and everything. At the highest point of the wick, OXT almost went up 400%. 400% in the course of 2 days. Legendary gains, y'all. Just like the Goku, dropping the spirit bomb right on Frieza's head. Over the course of 79 days from that apex point, OXT fell hard, y'all. And at the end of it all, about 80% retracement. I hate it. Well, my team's OXT bags are bleeding. And if you guys were caught buying all up in here in this hype, it's not all bad news, guys. We've all been there and done that. Let's just chalk this up to earning your battle scars. When you see an asset shooting up like this is crypto. This stuff goes up and down like lickety split. And if you could practice some discipline and allow the laws of the universe to work in your favor, things that go up typically come down. At least that's what gravity says. That law of the universe applies to gravity and applies to prices of assets as well. Because after expansion, contraction. But after contraction, what occurs? Expansion. Yeah, whatever, Dub Digital. Always talking that Phil Flum Phil. It's sitting at freaking 28 cents. While it's true that OXT is sitting on the floor while some altcoins are shooting to the sky. Over the course of September of 2020 and January of 2021, we've had this really large W shape forming. Now guys, if you don't know about W patterns, those are patterns of accumulation. Investors do this when they want to accumulate a position at a low price, because if they went all ham in the paint, price would go up. And smart money, they don't want that to happen. They want the price of an asset to stay as low as possible or as long as possible, so they can make as much money as possible. When a W is skewed upwards, that indicates that the accumulation is getting more and more aggressive. Because when we look at the lowest point of this first side of the W, looks like OXT's price touched about 19 cents. Fast forward to the second bottom of the W, it's looking like this thing wicked down to 20 cents. So the heck what, Dub Digital? You gotta be kidding me. Who cares? It's 1 cent, bro. I can see you're still not having it. While having a big old giant W pattern happen in the middle of your chart over the course of 113 days isn't exactly trivial. Maybe it's more significant when we start to compare what's happening the past prior to the big pump up in OXT in August of 2020. The OXT price action USD did a similar Wing pattern as well. And just like the one occurring, it's skewed upwards. Dub Digital, so what? Everyone knows charts go up and down. W's, M's, triangles, whatever, man. If you're a follower of this channel, if you're part of the wolf pack, you know that charts have memory. Price action plotted out on a graph is essentially measuring an investor's sentiment on a particular asset. Red candles mean people don't like the asset. Green candles mean people like the asset. So if we're able to identify patterns on the chart, that's essentially communicating to us. Investors between September of 2020 to current are thinking in a similar way of how they thought in June of 2020 to August of 2020, right before an explosive category 9 out of this world pump of 400%. And we understand that the human psychology psychology doesn't really change that much over time, it's reasonable to assume that what had happened once shall happen again. But Dub Digital used to have a fractal all up on here. Don't trip, guys. I'm about to get it up on here. The initial fractal I've been showing you guys, what I did was copy the chart from June of 2020 to the big pump, and I scaled it and applied it. Bada bing, bada boom. OXT's in the room. I don't want to give you guys too many bars. You're not ready. Let me pull this thing down so you guys can see side by side. Dub Digital, you've been talking about this big pump for a long freaking time. When's it coming? Chill out, guys. It's all good. It's gonna go up. OXT ain't gonna die. If you don't like the asset, drop the asset. But if you have conviction, this should give you a second win. We got the W. We got the W. We got the little boop. We got the little boop. Just like the fractals telling us. All we need is the kaboom. I don't think my understanding of the macro trend of this asset is incorrect. I think OXT sometime in Q1 of 2021 is gonna be doing some pretty big things. I'm talking about a 500% increase in price, putting us upwards of $2 in OXT. But y'all don't gotta listen to me. This is not financial advice, but let's take a look at the BTC pair. See how it's comparing to Big Poppy, that Bitcoin. Here we go, guys. We're sitting on OXT BTC pair, because you know I love the Satoshi's, baby. And guys, I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time on this one because just like every other altcoin chart that I've been analyzing on my videos, the BTC pair is lagging behind the USD pair. Dub Digital, why the heck is it lagging? Think about it. Bitcoin's going up higher and higher and higher. An altcoin is going up, but going up less than Bitcoin in value. The BTC chart dragging down, and that's exactly what we're seeing in OXT. OXT's been downtrending for approximately 141 days. But again, the fractal is indicating there should be a turnaround of the OXT value in Satoshis. Guys, as we add a bottom trend line to the curvature of the macro structure, it's lessening in severity, which is indicating that there's probably going to be a reversal in Satoshi price sometime in Q1 of 2020. A cynic would say, Dub Digital, this sucks. I hate OXT. An opportunist would say, might be at the lowest point it's ever gonna get. While there's some inherent risk at buying bottoms, no one makes more profit than the person who buys a bottom. But this ain't financial advice. Do what y'all gotta do. Oh yeah, Dub Digital, why are you so convinced it's gonna go up? Because since I've been in OXT, all it's done is go down. Well guys, that's exactly why we look at other charts other than our favorite altcoins. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart to understand where the money's flowing and if it's gonna be entering altcoins anytime soon. Here we go, guys. We're sitting on the Bitcoin dominance chart. Let's get it. You've probably seen this chart before. I drew green rectangles here. That's when altcoins made prolific gains against Bitcoin. And just to give you guys an understanding, in 2017, Bitcoin dropped in dominance about 57%. Started filtering out into other lower cap altcoins, making them explode to the sky, making all your friends call you up, asking about how to get into crypto. Sounds like what's happening now, huh? And the most important part of this chart, in my opinion, is this 73% Bitcoin dominance level. It's acting as strong resistance for Bitcoin dominance. And since July of 2017, Bitcoin really hasn't went above that area. We got a little taste of the altcoin season early on in 2020. Bitcoin dominance dropped approximately 14-15%. While those gains were cool, they ain't nothing what I'm used to. Now this level is very important for Bitcoin dominance to hold. And you see that we bounced off it. But at some point, this thing is gonna drop. And it's gonna drop hard. It's walking the plank, walking the plank. And when this happens, guys, and Bitcoin falls to 36% or below, your altcoin bags are going to be popping off like you ain't never seen before. Still not convinced? Let's go ahead and look at the total 2 index, aka the altcoin market cap. I'm sitting out here on the altcoin market cap, meaning all the money wrapped up in all your favorite altcoins. This one's pretty straightforward. I identified a fractal on this area of the chart. The money in all the altcoins doubled and then doubled again and almost doubled again. So I identified another one of those patterns, larger in scope but similar in shape. And looking at this thing on the weekly, early November to late December, this thing was forming an ascending triangle. And I was screaming from the hilltops at around $196 billion that altcoin market cap was going to break to the upside. Because if this occurred and then that occurred and this is occurring and it is bigger, altcoin market cap has to rise at least another 250%. And to be honest, that's probably a low number because this thing's gaining and gaining fast, moving like a cheetah, running like a cheetah through the Sahara Desert, chasing a zebra, whatever cheetahs eat. I think cheetahs eat Cheetos. In combination of every chart we just looked at, money is currently flowing into altcoins. Now with more money inside the altcoin space, I don't see why OXT would just fall to the ground and die. I see the opposite. You know what, guys? That's enough of the TA. Let's get a little bit of that FA, that fundamental analysis, because this is the Dub Digital channel. You know we get the TA and the FA and we mix it all up because those closer to the knowledge profit. Simple as that. And check this out, guys, on Orchid's blog. Orchid honored with CNET 2020 Innovation Award dated January 6th of 2021. I see you, Orchid, winning awards and stuff. Orchid has been honored as one of CNET's 5 2020 Innovation Award winners, listing our decentralized VPN marketplace alongside 4 groundbreaking projects. The recently approved breakthrough mRNA CV19 vaccines, the first Wi-Fi 6 routers, Apple's M1 chip, and the PlayStation 5's dual sensor controller. What? Oh my goodness. Getting tossed around with the likes of Apple and like the CV19 vaccine? Wow, let's read it. Orchid is poised to be not only the next evolution of virtual private networks, but also a futuristic answer to global online privacy threats. This is what the future of VPN tech looks like, and you gotta see it. Orchid, why you playing, Orchid? Getting awards from CNET? Getting mentioned and referenced with Apple? CV, vaccine, whatever the hell that is? Being called the next generation of VPN. And this is exactly why we do that FA with the TA, guys. So you know exactly what you're holding, especially when the price is not reflecting the achievements of this blockchain. You know how many cryptos are out there? You know how many cryptos could have been selected for these awards? Out of bigger cap cryptos that could have been named. Out of every other technology that could have been named. Because while the price is sitting down on the lows right now, after reading this, do you think it's not going to go up at some point? Alright guys, just want to bring you a quick update on OXT because it's been bleeding and some of the OXT troopers be tripping just because the price of an asset stays down on the ground for an extended amount of time, and it really doesn't become any more evident when you start to look into the fundamentals of what's occurring behind the scenes. Guys, CNET only gives out 5 innovation awards, and one of those awards were given to the people who made the mRNA vaccine for CV19, and Orchid was the only crypto in the group to be named. And noticing that W triangle forming out on the multi-month structure while the asset's down on the lows right now, I don't think it's gonna be there for long. But you know what, that's not financial advice. Do what y'all gotta do. I'm just a dude on the internet. If you appreciate the content, give me a like, comment, subscribe. Dub Digital, crypto news, macro trends. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.